Hi, welcome to the Speechifier YouTube channel. In this video, we know the inspiring story that Japanese Railways has been providing services on a specific route only to ensure that a girl can go to school. The world continues to amaze us. Today I am giving you another reason to love Japan, the most humble country, with kind-hearted Japanese people. This is one of those stories that will fill your heart with joy and leave you smiling. This story got popular recently on social media and some said it's not true. But you have to read it first to believe in it. It turns out that in Japan there is a train that every day is used by one person, and this is a young girl who goes to school. In a rare case, Japan Railways, for the past 3 years, is going the extra mile to pick just one passenger. Every day the line kyu-shirataki pass only 2 trains, one transports the girl to school and the other it back. The train timetable depends on the schedule of the establishment of an unnamed child. Trains here make only a few stops, when a lone high school student leaves for school and when class is over. For years, there's been just one passenger who regularly waits at the kyu-shirataki train station on the island of Hokkaido, Japan, a high school girl on her way to class. Trains stop there only a few times a day, once to pick up the girl for school and a few times after the school day is over. It sounds like a Hayao Miyazaki film. But, according to CCTV News, Japan Railways, the group that operates the country's railway network, has kept the underused station open for years for a good reason. Ridership at the kyu-shirataki station and a few neighboring ones had dramatically fallen because of the remote location, and freight service had ended there as well. But students depend on the train for transit, and parents ask that the company keep the station open for their children. Japan Railways will keep operating the station until March, when the fiscal year ends, and when this teen is expected to graduate, according to the Asahi Shimbun. People are tipping their hats to the Japanese government for making education a top priority. Why should I not want to die for a country like this when the government is ready to go an extra mile just for me? One commenter wrote on CCTV's Facebook page. This is the meaning of good governance penetrating right to the grassroots level. Every citizen matters. No child left behind. Others, like the creator behind this YouTube video, grieve the struggling railways of rural Japan. With the country's record low birth rate, aging population, and the threat of losing a third of its population by 2060, Japan faces a number of crises, including a surplus of vacant housing and a shrinking workforce. The nation's railroad system is being hit by these shifts. Japan's impressively efficient high-speed rails have continued to expand to the outskirts of the country, rendering many of Japan's older, low-tech railways obsolete. Kyu-shirataki Station, for example, sits in the town of Engaru, in a rural part of Hokkaido, which lost at least 20 rail lines in the past few decades, according to Fortune. But if this story of a young girl and her special connection to the kyu-shirataki station is any indicator, Japan's disappearing rural railroads will be remembered for their service to even the most remote parts of the country. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon for new videos notification.